today we have a special guest that everybody has been begging us to have on the air. And, you know, I'm just going to cut right to it, Chris. Chris is with us also. I'm just going to cut right to it. Andy Sir Skatesalot is here. How are you doing, Andy?
Yo, what up, nerds? It's me!
Andy, lower your voice.
I can't hear because my hoodie's up. Do I have to wear these?
Yeah. I guess you don't have... I mean, you do whatever you want to do.
This show fucking sucks already.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it smells like butt in here, too.
No.
It's hot.
Okay, well, Andy Sir Skatesalot, everybody. We have comments from listeners. We have questions. First, Andy, how are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm doing great, actually. And yeah, this is my first podcast to talk about my YouTube channel. What? What's that?
If you're gonna talk that loud, move that shit away from your face.
Does it sound? Is that too loud for you? Sorry, I just have a powerful voice.
I know. Yeah. What did you just say though?
I was talking about how this is the first show I'm doing. I'm kind of on a press tour, if you will.
Well, thank you for having me.
How many subs you got, bro?
We have 203 subs.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude? 200 subs?
203.
That's a lot, man.
Thank you.
Damn.
We're pretty proud of it.
Holy shit.
So I wanted to start off. We have some questions from our audience.
It's so hot.
And I figured I'd have... Yeah, you're in a sweater. I figured we'd have some people... We'll get to that sweater later, by the way. A comment from our listeners. They just want to know how many... It seems like you have a lot of sponsors. How many sponsors do you have?
I got like a lot, man. So like...
That's a good number.
Yeah, you know? It's just... Shit, I gotta decline sponsors, man. That's how many I got.
Yeah?
Yeah, man.
So like just no rough, you don't have like a rough estimate?
No, man, there's too many. It's too many to count. That's what my agent keeps track of.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
I can't believe we have you on the air.
Nokia.
What?
Cricket. Jitterbug. I got that.
What is that? Okay. Another question.
You know the top cell phone companies.
Say Life Alert.
Life Alert.
Okay. I had to tell you to say something and I laughed at it when you said it. Okay. What? Something that I was curious about after watching your video on the Cameron and Gold. One thing I was curious about. Stop fucking. You fucking staring at me like.
This happens all the time. People get nervous around Andy Sir Skatesalot.
One thing I was wondering is
like,
when.
Oh God.
Can we say? Can we say God, Chris?
Sure.
One thing we were wondering was. When did you get your first? When did you get your first set of rollerblades?
Good question. I got my first set of rollerblades when I was a little kid. I think I was 7 years old. My mom's, she, you know, I was always running around the house. I was trying to find like things. I was like jumping off shit, you know, and then you know, my mom's like, "What do you want for Christmas?" And I'm like, "Bitch, some rollerblades." And she was like, "All right, bet." And she got me some. And yeah, I fell a few times. It took a while to learn. But I'm telling you, you do that shit enough and you learn the love. You learn the art of the blades. What's this podcast called?
Time to Sled.
Should be called Time to Shred.
Oh, man.
Am I right? Yeah.
Why do you think rollerblades are better than, like, say, bicycling or skateboarding, or, you know, I know kids are into the hoverboards nowadays, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what makes rollerblading better than those?
Because rollerblades ain't for nerds. Everything else, nerds. You know what I mean?
A lot of people would say the opposite. They would say that rollerblades are actually more feminine. What do you have to say about that?
I would say to them that they don't know what the fuck they talking about. Because what happens? What happens if you're riding a bike? You get made fun of.
I don't think that's true.
Yeah, every single time.
Okay.
So you're telling me you see somebody outside riding a bike around, you're not like, what a nerd.
Typically, no. I mean, normally, not that I would say anybody rollerblading's a nerd, because I don't want to discredit what you do, but I would just normally, it's not very often that you see somebody rollerblading recreationally or even to get from A to B.
It's because it takes a lot to do it. It takes a skill set that most people wouldn't even try to achieve.
Okay.
Yeah, it takes a lot.
Are there any kind of like tricks or anything, or is it mainly just traversing like space, or are there tricks involved that you do?
I mean, I can do some circle stuff. I can do doing some of that stuff. I can jump over stuff. Like if there's a twig on the ground, and I'm worried about it like getting all up in my skates. I just do a fucking little bunny hop over that shit.
That's actually a bicycle term.
Nah.
Yep.
Prove it. Bitch.
So, who are some of your rollerblade idols? Go for it. I just want to see a couple. Who inspired you to go so hard?
I tell you what, there's no one that inspires me the most than myself. Sometimes I have my video camera guy. He's an asshole. Sometimes I'll have him walk around with a mirror just so I can watch myself blade in real time.
I was going to say, you couldn't just watch the video afterwards. You need it in real time.
Yeah. These are stupid fucking questions. Well, how much longer do I got shit to do.
So now we have some comments. Some just like comments from our listeners. Someone just says, you will never be in the X Games.
Who said that?
Anonymous.
Is that fucker Wyatt, wasn't it?
Another person said, why do you look like a TikTok asshole?
Is this the transition to talk about what I'm wearing?
Yeah. What's up with that? What's up? I don't mind it.
I don't know who TikTok is. I don't know if that's like a rapper that you guys listen to or what.
We're not sure.
But this is how I feel inside.
So it's like expression.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's an expression of who I am. I'm also sponsored by the creators of this hoodie.
Okay. Like Rugrats?
That's a cartoon.
Yeah. No? Another person said they'd rather be friends with a dead goat than you. What do you have to say about that? Seems kind of harsh.
Yeah. I would just say that I ain't never seen no goat do what I can on blades. Some would say I'm badass.
I think a normal person would have said that you're the goat, but you went. Would you?
We'll cut it. I'll do it again.
Okay.
So, what was it?
The goat, greatest of all time.
Okay. And then will you do like a?
Yep, that's
like
exactly.
pan in,
That's
like
exactly
sideways?
what we'll do.
All right. Goats. You mean me?
Another person said you are the equivalent to a fart in the shower.
More like.
They also said that you're the equivalent to burping while brushing your teeth.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah. What?
Why is it so hot in here? I thought my publicist specifically asked for it to be turned down to 55 degrees when I show up.
Where do you get your confidence from?
I don't know, man. You really hurt my feelings with the whole fart in the shower thing, and I really can't think of anything else besides that.
I didn't mean to offend you. That wasn't from me. I was just reading a comment from somebody. We only had 3 comments.
Is that how this podcast works? You guys bring in sick ass people like me, and then make fun of them for no reason.
I honestly don't want to make fun of you at all. We have people who are commenting.
It's true.
And I want you to have the option, instead of them just saying something without getting any kind of retaliation or any kind of rebuttal, I'd rather you be able to say a response.
You know what?
I just wanted to give you the opportunity.
You know what?
Yeah.
I challenge both of you to a skate off right now.
Okay. Well, the studio doesn't close.
Knew they wouldn't. Scared. I'm having a tough time here.
Are you local?
Yes. The ICT represent.
I see you have a smartwatch. Is that from one of your sponsors?
Yeah, man. This is yeah, dude. This is one of Nokia's latest products.
It's really weird.
Yeah.
Because the screen doesn't look like it lights up.
That's just because the battery's low. And so, like, it doesn't want to waste any juice by lighting up any brighter than it already is.
It says... Okay. It says 12:45.
It says the right time on it, actually.
Yeah.
It's,
What time is it, Chris?
It's 4:30.
It is 4:30.
Your watch says 12:45 and it's not lit up. I think...
Nah, it says...
And I'm not trying to put you on the spot. Seriously,
it says 4:30.
I just want you to level with me. That's not a real fucking watch, is it?
It is a real watch.
That's a fake watch.
No, it is not.
Let me see that.
I'm not going to let you see my sponsor's watch, dude. They watch this shit, and then they see that I give you my watch. They're going to be like, we're not paying him to wear that watch.
Is your Bluetooth real?
You mean this thing?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, it is. You know what I'm listening to right now? Not this podcast. A hostile environment in here, man.
How much time?
You guys probably love bikes, don't you?
We're only at 14.
I know, yeah. Fucking, this is awful.
So I was watching the video that you posted online.
Yeah.
Of you skating.
Yeah.
And
that's what I do.
It didn't seem bad, but we had a lot of concern here in the studio.
Yeah.
That you seem to. We want to make sure, is everything okay with you? Because you seem to have dropped multiple phones, right? And we had reports that you left, came back with sponsored equipment. We have a lot of claims saying that you actually just purchased stuff from a cell phone place and like came back and are claiming it's. We're having a lot of people say your sponsors are fake, basically.
Nah, man. I don't think those people know how sponsors work. See, okay. I break some shit and I just go into the store and I'm like, "Yo, sponsors, can I have more shit?" And they're like, "Yeah, Andy Sir Skatesalot." They see me coming and they're like, "Oh, get the shit. He's gonna get some stuff." That's how sponsors work.
So when you let's say you break something and you need a new piece of equipment.
Yeah.
Do you can go to any store and there's almost like an ambassador for your brand there, or do you have to make a phone call?
No, that's pretty much how it works.
Just a fucking person set up in each place for you?
I mean, sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you just don't know.
Sometimes I go into the store and they're like, "Aren't you Andy Sir Skatesalot? We weren't ready for you, sir. I'm sorry, sir." And then I'll be like, "That's fine. Point me in the right direction, then." And they send me across the street.
Another thing people were concerned about is you fell in syringes or needles.
I guess.
Did you have? I can't.
Sure. I did. What was the question?
Did you sustain any kind of like infection or injury from that? Did you have to go to the hospital? It seemed like you just kind of brushed it off.
Yeah, man. I asked my my cameraman to call an ambulance. and he didn't. And so I just went home.
You couldn't have called an ambulance on your new sponsored phone? Oh, never mind. You dropped it in the water.
Yeah, it wasn't working at the time.
Because you're so good.
Because I'm what?
Because you're so good.
I mean...
And you dropped your own phone in the water while doing the thing that you're most proficient at.
I'm not worried about it. I just walk in the store, and if they're like, hey, we don't have your phone, they just point me across the street.
Yeah, but you would think that you would never even have to get to that point because you're so good.
Yeah, but they just point me across the street, and I get a new one.
Yeah, but that doesn't do anything for me when I'm discussing your talent. You should be so good, some would say, that you wouldn't even have to ever get a new phone because you should be able to juggle that fucking thing as you rollerblade, right?
I mean, if you're really good at podcasting, then you should probably have over 200 subscribers, right?
But at the beginning, you said that was amazing.
It's because I'm just trying to be friendly to you guys, okay?
It sounds like you're really
subs
hostile.
Aren't shit. They're not shit. You know what's shit?
Mm-hmm.
Your face and your attitude.
All right.
And I don't know who this fucking guy is over here at this table, just staring at me, just not saying shit. Who are you?
Chris, do you have any questions for him?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. It just seems like now, we thought you were going to come into this a little more calm, a little bit more docile. But it seems like you're honestly ready to pick a fight no matter what you do.
What's a docile?
It's a type of dinosaur.
Shit, man. Do I have it on my hoodie?
Yeah.
Which one?
It's that one right there.
This one?
Nope. The other one.
The other one.
This one?
No.
This one?
Nope.
This one?
Got it.
What word did we say?
Doction.
Docile.
Hey guys, that's going to be the end. We're going to have to cut it short. Andy had to go to the hospital. He wasn't quite feeling right.
I'm right here.
And, we're just... Chris, can you cut?
I have something that I want to promote. I thought that's the whole reason why I was here.
What do you have to promote?
Hey guys, it's me, Andy Sir Skatesalot, coming at you on the Time to Shred podcast. I've got a new video coming out where I unbox a new pair of blades. Make sure to check that out on the YouTube channel. Smash that like, smash that motherfucking subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the streets.
Yeah.
When's your next appearance in the X Games?
Well, it would have been like yesterday, but this whole coronavirus shit messing up everybody.
What's your stance on that?
Coronavirus?
With the closings.
You mean the plandemic?
Yeah.
Shit, I ain't wearing no mask. You can't tell me what to do. Could you guys drive me home?